In today's digital age, relationships have taken on a new dimension. With social media, online dating, and virtual communication tools, how we connect with others has fundamentally changed. The question now is, how do we build strong, meaningful relationships in this digital world? This topic is more important than ever as people are looking for ways to navigate relationships that go beyond superficial online interactions. Let's start by looking at the digital evolution of relationships. The emergence of social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok has redefined how people form connections. In 2020 alone, there were over 3.6 billion social media users worldwide, a number that is steadily growing. On one hand, digital platforms allow people to meet others they would never have encountered in person. On the other hand, the quality of these connections often lacks depth. According to a study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, while people report having many online friends, only a small fraction of those connections are meaningful. As Esther Perel, a renowned relationship therapist, said, technology promises connection, but often encourages isolation. This perfectly sums up one of the biggest hurdles of relationships in the digital era. Online interactions may give the illusion of closeness, but real emotional intimacy often requires face-to-face communication. If that's the case, does technology play any role in strengthening bonds? Technology isn't all doom and gloom when it comes to relationships. Many have successfully leveraged digital tools to strengthen their connections. Video calls, messaging apps, and virtual social platforms have enabled long-distance friendships and relationships to thrive. For instance, the global pandemic forced people to rely heavily on virtual communication, and many found ways to keep their relationships strong, thanks to technology. According to a report by Pew Research Center, 65% of adults in the U.S. said their relationships had stayed the same or even improved during the lockdown, largely due to digital communication. One notable example is singer-songwriter John Legend and his wife, Chrissy Teigen, who used Instagram Live during quarantine to keep fans updated on their lives and demonstrate the strength of their own relationship. This public display of genuine love amid a global crisis showed how digital tools can help create authenticity in a relationship. We should, however, note that social media also warps relationship expectations. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok promote curated versions of life, where the highlight reel overshadows reality. This phenomenon can contribute to comparison culture and dissatisfaction in relationships. Studies have shown that excessive social media use can increase feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and even relationship dissatisfaction. Couples often find themselves measuring their relationships against unrealistic portrayals of romance and intimacy online. It's critical to balance virtual interaction with genuine, offline connection. Dr. Sherry Turkle, author of Alone Together, notes that we are designing technologies that will give us the illusion of companionship without the demands of friendship. Her work highlights the importance of prioritizing real-world connections over digital substitutes. In the context of online dating, people often continue swiping, always in search of someone better, rather than working on a connection with someone they've already met. Apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge make it easier than ever to meet potential partners. According to a 2021 report from Statista, over 270 million people used online dating services globally. These platforms provide access to an almost unlimited pool of people, but this overwhelming choice can sometimes lead to decision fatigue, making it difficult to form lasting bonds. Psychologists have found that too many choices can lead to dissatisfaction, even if we make the right choice. This is called the paradox of choice. So, how do you overcome these challenges and build strong, meaningful relationships in the digital age? Here are a few tips. Number 1, prioritize in-person meetings. While digital communication is convenient, it's crucial to make time for face-to-face interactions whenever possible. Physical presence fosters a deeper emotional connection and allows for nonverbal communication, such as body language and touch, which are essential in strengthening relationships. Studies have shown that in-person meetings, even if occasional, can significantly enhance trust and closeness in both romantic and platonic relationships. Make it a priority to schedule regular meetups, even if you live far apart. Number 2, embrace digital tools to enhance, not replace, real-world interaction. Apps like Zoom or FaceTime can be used to deepen conversations and help you stay updated on loved ones' lives. However, don't rely solely on these platforms. Digital interactions should be supplements, not substitutes, for face-to-face communication. Number 3, Limit social media comparisons. Avoid comparing your relationships to the idealized versions portrayed online. Focus on the unique qualities that make your connection special. A study published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology found that limiting social media use can improve overall well-being and relationship satisfaction. Number 4. Practice digital mindfulness. Being mindful of your tech habits can improve your relationships. Set boundaries for social media use and be present when engaging in face-to-face or even virtual conversations. Renowned motivational speaker Simon Sinek advises, the best way to build relationships is with patience and presence. You can't rush it, and you have to be there for it. As we look to the future, the role of technology in relationships will only increase. Innovations like virtual reality and augmented reality may create new ways for people to connect. Platforms like VR Chat allow users to interact in 3D environments, simulating real-life social experiences. According to futurists, this technology could revolutionize long-distance relationships, making them more immersive than ever. Yet, as advanced as these tools may become, the core elements of a strong relationship, communication, trust, and emotional intimacy, will remain unchanged. In the end, the future of relationships depends on how we choose to use the digital tools available to us. If you have any other tips on how to build strong relationships in our digital world, kindly leave them in the comment section. If you learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel, Letters of Inspiration. Spreading inspiration one letter at a time. Until next time, keep building strong relationships.